Hi, it's Tamara here from Transformation for Women, tamaradon.com, and in this video I'm going to be supporting you with EFT to release some of your stress about the morning run, which I know can be one of the most anxiety-provoking times of the day. So if you haven't done EFT before, it stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it's also known as tapping, and it's like acupuncture for emotions without the use of needles. So all you have to do is do what I do and say what I say, and if you don't like what I do or say, simply don't do it. And by tapping along with me, you agree to take responsibility for your own well-being. So let's get going. Even though, and just say after me, even though my stress levels go through the roof on the morning run, I deeply and completely accept myself and my children and my situation just the way it is and just the way it isn't. Even though I hate the school run, it stresses me out and I can't cope. I deeply and completely accept myself and my children. Sorry, I got distracted with the baby crying, but maybe that will add to the stress of this video, I don't know. So even though I have all this stress about the school run, I'm acknowledging my feelings just the way they are and just the way they're not. All this school run stress, it's overwhelming. I try to get up earlier, but even when I set the alarm, I'm so exhausted that even if I manage to get up, I'm so grumpy. And then I end up taking it out on the children. And I'm impatient. And they don't seem to cooperate. It's like they're trying to make life difficult for me. Although I'm open to the possibility of knowing and trusting that that's simply not true. That they're simply reflecting my feelings of frustration and stress and anxiety, of trying to avoid being late yet again at school and for me at work. All this stress and overwhelm about the school run, about the mishaps every day, spilling the breakfast, not wanting to get dressed, arguments in the car, shouting at them, and then feeling guilty, forgetting their packed lunch, and feeling guilty again, the near miss in the car, and feeling scared. All this school run stress. Open to the possibility of releasing some of it and letting it go. So that I can be more present to my children, more present to their needs, so that I can be more patient, a bit slower, a bit less stressed. I wonder how I can make it easier. I'm open to the possibility of new ways of thinking about the school run coming my way. Maybe in a dream, or a song I hear on the radio, or something someone says to me. Or maybe it's just about accepting the school run just the way it is, and just the way it isn't. Accepting that sometimes we're late. Accepting that sometimes I will be tired and even grumpy. Accepting that sometimes my children have their own pace, which isn't necessarily mine. And opening to the present moment, this moment, this now moment, and infusing into this moment stillness, ease, peace, magic, and miracles. And say transform, and take a deep breath, transform. So do repeat this as often as you need. In an ideal world, I would suggest doing it either last thing at night or first thing in the morning. And do share how you got on in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you are struggling in any way, check out the troubleshooting page on my website, tamaradon.com.